Cherokee Nation citizen Wes Welker has spent the last 10 years in the National Football League, collecting big wins and accolades along the way. We caught up with Wes at his childhood home in Oklahoma City, where he tells us life is not just about football anymore.
Simmons throws down the field. He's got Wes Welker, the 25-20, 10-5, touchdown Red Raiders!
Wes Welker is known as one of the most impactful slot receivers in the history of the NFL. But for much of his football career, he was underestimated, always having to go further to prove himself. First undrafted, and now with more than 10 years in the NFL, Welker has won 3 AFC championships, gone to 3 Super Bowls, and holds more than 15 NFL records. He's most noted for his time playing with quarterback Tom Brady, when he became the New England Patriots' all-time career leader in receptions.
Well, it's all so surreal when anything like this happens to any of your children. You know, you're just amazed and grateful to be a part of it. Oh, Wes has taken us many places.
I'm from Oklahoma City, born in Oklahoma City, and went to school at Heritage Hall High School. I started playing football when I was in the 6th grade.
Did people say at that point that you were small?
Yeah. I mean, just because you're big doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be a great football player. You don't have to be the biggest guy. In my junior year, we went undefeated and ended up winning the state championship that year. I was Oklahoma State Player of the Year. All I wanted was an opportunity and to play at the highest level, and I wasn't getting that opportunity. It was a little frustrating at the time.
What were their reasons? What would they say?
You know, not big enough, not fast enough. Right before signing day, Texas Tech had a fall through and a recruit. They had me in for a visit a few days later and signed as soon as I could. You know, basically I started returning punts early on in my career.
As a football fan, that's one of the most exciting things to watch. So what's that like whenever you were doing that in college?
As I had more success, the crowd would start chanting my name and different things like that, and it was a pretty exhilarating feeling. And every time I was back there, my mind was set on scoring a touchdown. I didn't worry about anything else. And I set the record for most punt return touchdowns in college football.
After college, you didn't get drafted, right?
Right. The draft is over, and I'm kind of looking around, trying to find where to go, and San Diego was the most interested in wanting a punt returner, and I took the opportunity.
What is the work ethic like? What are your days like when you become an NFL player?
Really, your first few years in the league have to be all football, all the time. That's all you should be thinking about, all you should be doing, and really just studying and learning the game and learning your craft.
Wes started out with the Chargers, but then he went and played with the Dolphins for 3 years, and then he went to New England, and New England really liked him.
Getting the opportunity in New England, and then obviously being with Tom Brady and that offense and everything just kind of coming together as far as his style and then my style all just meshing together. It was just kind of the perfect chemistry. Going to the playoffs pretty much every year, I think, but one. Going to 2 Super Bowls, just even the relationships and the people and the guys that I met there in the group that we had, especially the 2007 team, was a pretty special deal. Tom and I, we text and talk quite often, and just about life, how the kids are. It's been a neat relationship. Obviously, after 6 years in New England, I became a free agent. Ended up going to Denver. Went to another Super Bowl while I was there, and after my 2 years in Denver, I was a free agent, continuing to play.
So tell me about Undrafted.
And they're off in the Shaker Town.
Undrafted is the horse that I've owned for the past 5 years now. For some reason, it's just like beginner's luck or something like that, but he's been an exceptional horse, and we just actually flew into Oklahoma City from Lexington in a race that he just won.
Undrafted coming late, summation time commute, undrafted commute something extra, undrafted rallies from deep in the...
I saw a quote from somebody that said, Undrafted is a lot like his owner, a little guy, but real tough.
That's about right. I mean, he's a cool horse. He comes to work every day and he trains hard. He's got a lot of grit to him. But yeah, the horses are a lot of fun, and just to get away from football.
And so what's it like being a dad and a husband?
It's a complete 180 from the life I used to have, for sure. But it's been awesome. Yeah, we have our twins, Carter and Caroline, boy and a girl, and they're a lot of fun. My son looks just like my wife, and my poor daughter, unfortunately, looks like me. We have the Wes Welker Foundation, which we do all sorts of grants for weight rooms and equipment and all these different things for high schools and communities and different things like that in the Oklahoma City area. Just trying to lead those kids in the right direction and let them know how much we care about them.
Being Cherokee is probably where all my toughness probably comes out. The DNA is kind of in me to want to keep pushing myself and persevere and do what I need to do to make it.
What do you see for yourself in the future?
I don't know. You know, that's the thing that I'm still trying to figure out. It's not like a lot of people are knocking down your door to do anything else. This is the best opportunity I have to provide for my family and also do something that I love, that I know I'm good at. I can't just sit on the couch and be retired. Like, I have to do something. I think going back from where I started, whenever the coach sat there and did the depth chart and I was last, and then going on and looking at playing my 13th year in the NFL, you know, you look from that perspective, it's been pretty successful. You know, getting married and having kids and, you know, seeing yourself within those kids has been the biggest blessing out there. Right now I'm just really enjoying the kids and being around and slowly trying to figure out what my next steps will be.